What's up, guys? I'm making some YouTube videos and basically showing you my garage dojo today. And these are the mats. Before we go in there, I just added some mats like 2 weeks ago. If you want to look at some old videos of mine, you can see it was just a basic concrete floor, and then I added mats. If you can see clean to dirty, yeah, these are used mats. So I'm gonna be showing hopefully everything on how to get stuff cheap and how to use and where you should go and how you should do it. Okay, this is the garage dojo. This is the floor, and this is where I got my mat. Well, where I put my mats. I got my mats at the YMCA. They was throwing them out. I asked, hey, can I have those? They said yes. I took them and I put them right into the dojo. I cleaned them off and everything like that, and they look great. They work great. I've been training with them. I cut a little section for my bag because it's a 6-foot bag. It touches the floor. I gotta actually redo that whole section over there, and when I do it, it'll be a video I upload. This is not for pull-ups. Most people think it's for pull-ups. No, do not do pull-ups on your joist right there. Do pull-ups something like this, where you're spreading the weight evenly across two beams. Do not do pull-ups here. You will break your beam. This is just holding my push-up thing. That's it. That's all it is. So, this is the garage dojo. Got my fridge, my heater when I work out in the winter, my little radio, all that right there. Nope, the bench does not hit that in any way. Got my weapons all over the place. I got some tools because it is a garage. Yes, it is. Got my tools and I got my weapons that I work out in, my archery bag. What's over there? There you go. Chains, weight vests, my mats here, my bag. I'll tell you a little bit about the bag in a second. Yeah. This bag, my iron bats and clubs. I'm gonna be making videos on how to actually do iron clubs on the cheap and how you can actually, you don't need to buy 10, 12 different iron clubs for the different weights. You could just do a setup like this and just simply change the weights out yourself. It makes a huge difference and you can adjust the weights. These are 7.5 pounds right now. I was working on new movements. So I keep the weight low, and then I add more weight over here onto them. And I could just change it out anytime I want. Got my iron bat. Love this thing. If you have never worked with the iron bat, it's Honda Undo training. If you've never done it, I suggest you start off low, watch some safety videos. I'm gonna be doing some videos myself in the future on how to work it, how to work safe, and how your movement should be looking with these. You have stagnant movements you can work with. You have, I said that wrong, but whatever. You can work in movement exercise, or you can do stagnant exercises where you're just working like a bench, something like that, where it's just up and down to get your hand motions right, get your strength together. But you want to add movement strength to it. So my bag, the bag was only $70. It was an empty bag. If you ship a heavy bag to your house, it can cost, this is 150 pounds. It can cost up to $500. The bag is a commercial grade bag. This thing already has over 200,000 strikes on it. Probably a lot more. I come in here at least every day. I'm throwing by myself 500 kicks on it. So that's just my workout for my legs, and then that's not even counting my hands and all the students that come in here and do it and the years I had it. So this thing works amazing. No tape so far. So what you want to do is basically buy an empty bag and then go to like your Salvation Army or something. Go to the warehouse. Don't go to the thrift store part. Go to the warehouse. Talk to the person in the warehouse and see if you can get clothing. Depending on what type of clothing you want, I just got assorted clothing that I cut up and made into rags, and I basically got 150 pounds of clothing out of them for $30. They just give you it. Just tell them whatever. It doesn't need to be cotton. It doesn't need to be whatever. Just tell them give me your loose crap, the broken stuff you're going to throw out anyway. I will take that weight off your hands, and they will be happy to give it to you. So you do that, you fill up your bag, and you want to do like 10-pound sandbags. That's what I did. And then you fill it up about, I say, 15%, drop a sandbag in there. Fill it up again, drop a sandbag in there. So I'll stuff in it, everything. So I need to actually add a little bit more weight, because the more you beat on it, the more you work on it, it will sink a little bit more, and then you add to it a little bit more. So it takes time, but it's cheap. It's a lot cheaper than going out buying a $400 bag or having one shipped to you, and you did it yourself, and it's something to be proud of. I'm proud of it. I love my bag. I worked on it so much. Yeah, let's see, what else? I got my chains I work on, a little bit of weaponry chains, and then chains I use for dips if I'm doing dips or anything. Bag works great. Love it. I love this thing. I use sneakers, I use no sneakers, I use whatever the case. I have students come in and they use sneakers and no sneakers, whatever the hell the case is, and it still has no tears and nothing. This bag was awesome. Let's see if I can find the name. So there you go. So get it empty, and that's basically what I did. And these are my mats here. Mats 10 by 10. I put them right over here on the floor. Big empty spot. Lay them out, and we do jujitsu. We do some throws, judo, and we just wrestle and just get on drills and work. Let's see what else. We got all the free weights and everything. That's almost common sense. Just bench. You could go into a squat rack. So basically, I take off these right here. I take off all the weights, the bar. I raise it up to a squat rack level. I can incline here. So I got this bad boy out of a garage sale. The lady didn't want it no more, and so I picked it up for on the cheap. It was like $70, I believe, or $100. I think $100. And I upgraded from a junior bench that I had for a long time, and I finally upgraded here. I don't mind waiting on equipment if I can get it cheaper. Bars and weights, I need more 2-inch weights, because right now I just got 225, and that's more than enough, but I need 5s and 10s so that I can interchange the weights for students and whatnot. Sparring equipment up there. I got some more sparring equipment in there when I take to people's houses. But just mats and pads and books, and let's see, what's that? Power band kit. Here, kicking pad. Yeah, so this is the Garage Dojo. Cinder blocks. I use the cinder blocks for workouts, for leg strengths. If we're doing like traditional karate stuff, we might hold them in sanchin, or if we're just doing some cardio stuff, we can work on step drills and whatnot. And yeah, that's my Makiwari board. I broke by mistake. It couldn't handle the beating it took from so many people, and I was elbowing it, working on elbows, and one day I just elbowed the shit out of it, and it cracked the whole bottom part. And yeah, so that's it. This is the Garage Dojo. One last scan. Love rope pull-ups. I hate them, but I love them. I do them all the time. I suggest people to do them. If you could do like 10 pull-ups, you can probably do like 3 rope pull-ups. That's how big of a difference it is with rope pull-ups to your regular pull-ups. It really drops people out of their little pedestal they hold themselves up on pull-ups, because it puts your ass in a check in an instant. Like, oh, you think you're good at pull-ups? Do rope pull-ups. That shit works. It's awesome. So yeah, this is the Garage Dojo. So hopefully I'm going to be uploading some more videos on just how to make stuff for cheap, on how to train, what exercises, if you're trying to start off in it, if you're a veteran, give you some new ideas, maybe get some new ideas from people. Yeah, but mostly just community video channel. Hopefully people can get some worth out of this. Okay, peace.